why discipline feels lonely, and why that's a good sign. This is not a motivational speech. No shouting, no hype. Just a quiet conversation. At some point, you notice a pattern. The world gets quieter when you start to change. You wake up early, others sleep. You save money, others spend. You say no, others laugh. Slowly, invitations thin out. Messages arrive less often. Validation fades. You begin to ask yourself, is something wrong with me? Did I choose poorly? One lie we tell ourselves is this: if I'm doing the right thing, it should feel good. But most meaningful things don't feel good while they're happening. They feel quiet. Another lie: if no one notices, it doesn't matter. That's easy to believe and easy to use as an excuse. The truth is, the most important changes happen when no one is watching, alone, unseen. And then there's the dangerous lie: if this was worth it, I wouldn't feel so alone. Loneliness is often the cost of change, not punishment, not proof you failed. Discipline separates you from the version of life you were used to. Old habits came with company. New habits come with silence. When you stop drinking, some friendships fade. When you stop complaining, some conversations end. You stop seeking approval. Attention dries up. Not because you're wrong, but because patterns shift. Growth isn't loud. It doesn't announce itself. It quietly removes you from places you no longer belong. Imagine waking up each day with no one cheering, no applause, no immediate reward. Just a private agreement. I will do the thing my future self needs. No fanfare. That's where many quit. Not because it's too hard, but because it feels invisible. But invisibility is not failure. It's incubation, quiet building, slow work. There are a few small, important shifts to consider. First, stop expecting discipline to feel motivating. Discipline is not motivation. It's an agreement with your future self. It's the polite promise you make to the person you will become. Second, measure progress in weeks, not days. Daily effort feels pointless. Weekly consistency changes identity. Third, accept being misunderstood. If everyone understands you, you may not have changed much. Fourth, loneliness is not a signal to stop. Often it's a signal you're early. You're ahead of the crowd, not below it. If life feels quieter, it doesn't mean you failed. It may mean you're no longer distracted. If your circle feels smaller, it may mean you're protecting your direction. That's not cruel, it's careful. If progress feels slow and unrewarding, it may mean you're building something real, something that lasts. Most meaningful lives are built in silence. Later, people call it luck, and that's okay. If this feels personal, that's not an accident. It is personal. Save this, not to feel better instantly, but to remember why you started on quiet mornings. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're just walking a path that doesn't make noise. Walk it anyway. Small, consistent choices. No applause required. And when the quiet becomes loud enough, you'll look back and understand why you felt so alone. For now, breathe. Keep going. The silence is part of the work. The silence is your signal. You're early. You're building. You're not failing.